America's finest city is also one of America's largest. Maintaining order and protecting the people of the city is a constant challenge for the San Diego Police Department. But San Diego's finest are up to the challenge, thanks in part to the leadership of Assistant Chief Rulette Armstead. She supervises almost 1,000 police officers, including the hostage negotiation team and the domestic violence investigators. A seasoned veteran of law enforcement, Rulette Armstead never dreamed as a girl that she would become a police officer.
When I was a little girl, I actually wanted to be a social worker. And I don't really know the reason why I wanted to be a social worker. I believe that I always wanted to be helpful to people. Law enforcement is very different. Every day is a challenge. You're out there facing armed suspects. You're carrying a gun. You have to make life and death decisions. So it's not something that you take lightly. But the challenges of the job, that is an attractive feature for me. Every day is different. Even though I'm sitting here now talking, I could get a call, I could get a page, and I may have to go out and supervise a scene.
Chief Armstead also represents the department in various civic functions. She's traveled a long way to get to this point, and the journey has been difficult at times. But her ability to make the most of a situation has helped Rulette get through the rough patches.
Every adversity, every setback has an opportunity for gain and growth. And what you have to do is you have to work through those disappointments, you have to work through those setbacks, and you have to learn from them.
Rulette was born in a small town in North Carolina, and when she was a girl, the local economy was very depressed. So her older brother Lomas, a career man in the Navy, brought the family to San Francisco. A few years later, Rulette's father passed away, and the family, which now included a baby sister named Cynthia, moved to San Diego. Rulette was an honors student at Gompers Junior High and Lincoln High School. A Ford Foundation scholarship took her to the University of Redlands. But there were some sharp turns in the road ahead. Rulette's mother passed away, and her final wish was for Rulette to raise Cynthia. Then, Rulette married her high school sweetheart, and they had a baby boy named Ramon. With 2 children to raise, Rulette moved back to San Diego to be near her brother Lomas.
One of the things that Lomas taught me was to be courageous. And he is probably one of the most courageous persons that I know. I see courage as being the ability to face adversity and to learn from it, to be brave, to move forward, to be positive. You know, you can throw your sucker in the dirt and it can all go downhill, or you can be positive and you can move forward and you can make good things happen.
Determined to continue her education, she studied at San Diego State University.
Anytime you have a family, then of course your family has to come first. And you have to be very, very systematic. Going to school, I had to find time to study. I had to find times to be with the kids, to assist them with their homework, to attend school functions with them, to talk with their counselors, to talk with their teachers. And it was pretty unnerving there for a while because I was very, very busy. But again, time management, again, that determination, that self-confidence, the fact that you can do it, you know, regardless of the odds, regardless of what is going on, you can do it if you stick with it.
In 1975, armed with a bachelor's degree in sociology, Rulette went in search of a career. A clerk at the city employment office suggested she try the police department, which had just started hiring women officers. At first, Rulette wasn't interested, but she filled out the application anyway and was surprised when she got a notice to report for training. When she graduated, Officer Armstead began working patrol.
What surprised me about doing patrol after graduation from the academy was that we being women, were not accepted by the men in the department. A lot of the men did not feel that we could handle the job. They did not want us to work with them as partners. They didn't want us to cover them as cover officers. Then we have problems with the public as well.
But Rulette stuck with it and built her career on hard work and faith in her own abilities.
As long as you are resolved within yourself that you can handle the situation, then you can't let what others think bother you. You have to make sure that you have the necessary training, that you've adequately prepared for what it is that you want to do. And what will occur is that others will see that you're not just here as a woman, you're not just here as a person of color, but you have the skills, you have the background, you've worked very hard to ensure that you are able to handle the job. And I believe that that's what makes the difference.
Rulette continued her formal education and earned a master's degree in criminal justice administration from SDSU. Her dedication paid off as she rose through the ranks. When she made captain in 1988, Rulette was both the first woman and the first African American to reach that rank in the department's history. Today, she is the highest-ranking African American woman in California law enforcement. She also teaches criminal justice administration at City College and SDSU. So, even though it didn't work out the way she thought it would as a girl, Rulette Armstead has spent her career doing what she's always wanted to do, helping people. In her spare time, Chief Armstead is involved in many community organizations, including Incredible Women Television, a group that publicizes the achievements of women. An incredible woman in her own right, Rulette Armstead proves that there are no limits to what a woman can do if she believes in herself.